This is the fake sun. This is 435 South Bonneview. This is directed light. You see it is specifically aimed directed light, and also the reason why this is good, this is impossible light activity, this is engineered light, this is a method of touching the surfaces around me while the entity is keeping the shadow of this tree across the street on that building. That is good for understanding not only is this not the sun, this is the ongoing method of what is touching surfaces around me with engineered light. That is speaking to the projection of horizontally aimed light, and this is also the presence of the light source that is not possibly the sun. It is seen in perfect alignment with me at this property 435 South Bonneview, this same property where I'm on the within the gates of this property, and the entity is keeping the fake sun right over my head at 1:02 p.m. Okay, and that's on February 4th, 2022. This is the maintenance of a light source, and this is suggesting that the actual sun would be rising over the property, present over the property hours later during the 1 o'clock hour. But again, you're going to remember what I documented when I'm standing at this intersection of State and Bonneview at 9:49 in the morning, where the demons that are the people of the state engage in what is the creation of directed light across this building on the opposite side. That's where I was standing at 9:49 a.m. This is maintenance of a fake sun. This is not the actual sun. This is a scientific impossibility. But you are also understanding, as you see this engineered light, the trajectory of this light, there is no mistaking with regard to the presence of it. It is not maintaining ongoing presence in alignment with the museum as I'm walking north up Euclid Avenue, both rising there and seen. And no, it is south of what is the museum. This is light that is speaking to what is aimed specifically where I'm at, surrounding, and you're talking about what is not in perfect alignment, in other words, with what is the museum. Not the sun, based on the common sense of what would not be present, rising supposedly, and also remaining hours later at the same property during the 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And also a grand departure from that, it's never occurring when I'm in Upland, showing at 1:02 p.m. It's over my head, over the roof of that library. It's remaining at the Ontario Town Square for the duration of the day, as I'm showing you, in the middle of the afternoon as well. You're talking about what is the entity engaging in all manner of stalking with light. All right, and that's what the people of the state are doing. And it is indeed right here in alignment with me, where you see the same lines of light, where you see the shadow of a tree that is across, that's speaking to the trajectory of light. All right, and you're talking about what is impossible. The actual sun is not rising and then present in the afternoon over the same property. This is the pattern, as I'm showing you everywhere that I'm going, the maintenance of a light source that is not possibly the sun. This is relevant to the criminal conduct of what is Mercy House, referring to itself as the Ontario Access Center. All right, heavily documented, engaging in the pattern of conduct in 2021 and in 2020 as well. This is ongoing documentation, which is also in conflict with what I'm showing, the maintenance of the light source, as I remain at the venue of Economy Inn, where Mercy House was engaging in surveilling me and engaging in terrorism. They are the same demon-possessed entity. I want to be clear on that. The entity engaging in this pattern of conduct at that third-party facilitating venue of Economy Inn at 2301 South Euclid Avenue, which also is not in alignment with this property. And you're talking about what is the same time of year. You're talking about what is out of conformity. It's not coexisting. You cannot see this over the pool at Economy Inn, and also the actual sun's not going to remain over Economy Inn all day long, meaning on this side of the property and then setting on this side of the property, which is what the entity did at Economy Inn. This is P.O.C. It is currently 7:40 a.m. So that will be 6:40 a.m. Where I am at this time at the museum, getting up on more than one occasion, walking north up Euclid Avenue, and in conflict with that, in contrast with that, you are looking at what is the light source remaining in alignment with me at 435 South Bonneview. This is Washington, and this is Bonneview, and this is the same intersection at 9:49 a.m. over my head at that intersection, 1:02 in the afternoon right here on the property, 1:40 p.m. right here over my head on while I am leaving the property. Okay, that is the pattern of conduct. All right, that's the stalking conduct where I'm documenting the people of the state who are stalking. They're crossing path, they're maintaining presence. That's light activity while they are driving in engineered light. 7SIK 615, 8XNR 593. That's Ontario Montclair School District, who are group stalking at the church's chicken parking lot this morning, molesting with light. This is P.O.C.